Well, hi y'all. I'm Vicki and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm so glad to have you here tonight. You know, it's Sunday night and I'm doing my usual Sunday frittata. And you know, I use all my leftovers. I thought, this might be a really interesting frittata. So I decided to turn the camera on and let you join me. Um, we had a wonderful meal here today. My beautiful, wonderful daughter-in-law cooked this amazing roast beef, and they cooked mashed potatoes and these garlic green beans and another type of bean, and we had a family dinner here with a lot of our family, and that was earlier today. So I've got some interesting leftovers like roast beef and green beans, which I have chopped very finely so I could put it in the frittata. And I also had some portobello mushrooms, so I sauteed them with the onions and red peppers, and I also put some garlic in there. And I've got one more thing to add. I also have some leftover queso dip. You might have seen it in my bento box this week. So I'm going to use a little bit of that on the top of it too. So I thought this is going to be kind of a fun, interesting frittata. So let's see where we go with it. All right, I'm doing 6 eggs today, and I'm using a whole block of cream cheese. I don't know, I usually use about, with 4 eggs, I use about half a box. But, heck, why not? Let's just make this really cheesy. And I've let the cream cheese soften. The eggs are also room temperature so that they come together really well. I have taken a little bit of the portobellos out. Of course, I sauteed them in our Georgia Olive Farms olive oil. Taken a few of the portobellos out so that I can put them on the top of this. Let's just go ahead and put the vegetables in. Now the meat. Sorry about the paper plates. You don't usually see me using a paper plate, but every once in a while, hey. And I'm going to put about a cup of cheese in the frittata. Maybe a cup and a half. We'll leave enough for the top. Wow, this one is full of veggies and meats, but it's looking really good. Have you been in the Pampered Chef catalog lately? We've added some amazing new things. It's fall and the new products are out. I'm not sure when you're watching this, but every spring and every fall we add new products and they're so much fun to use. I've been using them a lot in my videos and coming up with new recipes for them. So I hope you're scrolling through the YouTube videos and checking them out. I've got some really good ones coming up for the holidays, and we actually put the holiday Um, we put the holiday products up early this year. They just went up. I'm going to put just a splash of whipping cream. That's heavy cream. And then I'm just using a splash. Okay, I think that's come together very nicely. And you've seen me grease the frying pan. I use a generous portion because that kind of helps make a little crust on the outside of the frittata. And this one's going in the air fryer. I might should have made this one a little bit bigger and put it in the oven, but I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to put it in the air fryer. And I will be putting it in there 375 degrees, which is roast, for 12 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out. I'll show you what it looks like at 12 minutes, and we'll do the top. Remember, we put cheese on at the cheese on the top for the last 6 minutes. All right, here's our frittata ready to go in the air fryer. Be back in a minute. All right, so I went ahead and did 14 minutes because it's so thick and it is going to rise a little bit more. But I'm going to go ahead and get the top ready. Remember, I said we had a little queso. So I'm just going to put a little bit around the top. This is just some of the leftover queso dip that I made. Someone asked, how do I make my queso dip? Okay, I use a white Mexican cheese. I use little sun-dried tomatoes, a little jalapeno, little sour cream. And what else did I put in this one? Oh, chimichurri in this one. So it gave it a deeper color. Okay, so we're just going to spread that on the top. And we're going to take some of the portobellos. They're baby portobellos. They're not big ones, of course. Okay. And I'm going to go with a little cheese. Well, cheddar cheese, that is. All right, this is, you could smell this. It smells wonderful. Okay, I saved a few pieces of red bell pepper to garnish. So I like my frittata to look pretty. I like it to look as good as it tastes. Okay, it's about done. Another portobello in the middle. cheese. And I'll bring it out and show you what it looks like when it's finished. Come back soon. My frittata is ready, and isn't it beautiful? I'll be enjoying it for the next few days unless I have some company. As you know, everything I use is Pampered Chef, and you can always find a link to the catalog in the description or on my Facebook post. And please subscribe, like, and share my YouTube videos or my Facebook videos. If you like the way I cook, I usually cook keto low carb, as most of you know, but every once in a while I'll cook something that's not. Okay, my frittata is done, so I'll post a picture of it after I cut it, and I'll let you know how it tastes. I am going to drizzle some of the queso sauce over it. So if you see a little something drizzled over it, that's what it is. And I put it back in the oven when I put it back with the cheese and the toppings on there. Because this one's a little thicker, I put it back in the oven for 8 minutes. In the air fryer, that is. I love using our deluxe air fryer. Give someone your beautiful smile today. Smiling makes you feel good inside. And you know, you just could make somebody's day. Come back soon.